What's up, YouTube? Erod212 here with another video. So today we're going to talk about King Con, the event of the year so far. You've ad nauseum, you've heard us all talking about it. There are quite a few videos out right there right now in the YouTube community to go check out. My man DJ Lynx dropped a really good one. The New York Warriors did a review yesterday. Pressable Defects did their review in a live show telecast. So there's a lot of the footage out there, but I'm going to show you the way I show footage. So we're going to take a look at that. But, before we go on, I just want to talk about it. Great shirt, by the way. Fantastic job. I think that this show right now is probably the way that new shows, small shows, your comic shows, not big cons, but comic shows should be run. You had people from Instagram community, you had people from the YouTube community doing live broadcasts there. You had 3 Men in the Basement, the Pressable Defects setting up there doing live broadcasts. You had all kinds of members from the community just coming out, interacting, talking. There were free giveaways. If you bought a t-shirt, you had the opportunity to win slabs and books and pops and all kinds of things like that. And just everybody was showing everybody love and just hanging out and having a good old time. And for me, that's the best part about it. So I just want to thank every single person who came by my booth and blessed me with their presence. Thank you very much for coming out. I truly appreciate that. It was great meeting all of you guys. If I had not met you before, it was great having some good conversations with people. Even if I don't remember your IG name or your YouTube name, I do remember faces. I'm pretty good with that. So there were some repeat customers that came back and we had just good conversations, talking comics, talking about everything. And that's what this is all about. That's why it was so much fun. There were no stuffy vendors there that were sitting there and thought they were better than you. Everybody there had a few minutes to give you their time. There were a lot of first-time vendors. That's always a plus, too. People get to interact with guys that had never sold before, and they're excited, you're excited, and everybody gets a deal. But you know what? Let's take a look at the show floor before I show you guys what I picked up, because I did pick up some bang. All right. So that's not even all of the show. Because I was behind my booth this time, I wasn't able to record as much footage as I wanted to. I apologize for that, but it was just nonstop traffic all day long, and I wanted to make sure I had interactions with everybody that came by. I feel I owe that to the community for all the support that you guys show to me. Again, blessed to be meeting people from this YouTube community. Shout out to my New York Warrior brothers for helping me out there and just hanging out, having a good old time. Thank you to my son, Justin424, and 50 Shades of Greg for coming out and showing support and helping out also. So first two books I picked up, a book people should not be sleeping on is Amazing Spider-Man #5. This is the second appearance of Cindy Moon, and I was able to get 2 copies of this book. And my man, Very Gary, took care of me, bro. He gifted me these books right then and there when I went to, and I appreciate that. His booth is the booth to be. It is what everybody should aspire to be as far as the way it's set up, the way it's organized, and it presents. And how he interacts with so many people, I don't get it, man. I mean, it's just, he's a machine. So, enough about Gary, because, everybody knows what Gary's all about. He did a great job. But I picked up this from my man Mike from Common Comics, and that's just a badass. And I missed out on this. That's just a badass Spider-Gwen cover. I love that. Really nice. I picked up the Virgin on that. Now, I picked up from my boys Panther Comics. They had a booth set up there. They were bringing some variant heat. There were some slabs. They had a little bit of everything. They just had great books. So picked up that first appearance of Kamala Khan. I am believing in this. It might be just my opinion, but I think Kamala Khan is going to do well in the MCU, and I don't think she's here. We already know she's got a movie. I think she might be a long-term thing. And then they had this here, and that's a book I did not own. This is a must for me, and that's the all-new Wolverine #1, and that's that hip-hop variant for the DMX cover. Just love this, man. This is just a great cover. Believe it. I'm trying to see who that is. Is that a Natty Granoff? I think it might be a Granoff, but that's just a good-ass cover. Love it. Now, picked up some real heat, too. Bronzeville Comics had some really nice books. So I picked up Silver Surfer #1. Very low grade, maybe a 1.0. Some tape and some issues to the spine and everything else. But I believe in this book also. So low grade is better than no grade. And the other one that I love, it's an iconic cover, is that Silver Surfer #4. I'd have to grade this out. It's probably like a 3.0. It's got a spine. Again, with these, but with these square bounds, the glue along the spine had a tendency to rip, and if you did not take care of these books, that's what happens to them, and they get crushed and ripped off and stuff like that. But at any grade, this is a great book to have. End of the show, had one of the vendors come over and was helping a friend move a book. So he approached me, knows I buy books, and if you ever see me at a show, you have some books for sale, just come over, say hello. What's the worst I could say? No. I interacted with a couple of customers, and we made some deals. So there's deals to be had. We did a quick trade. I did a quick trade with cash for one person, and then I picked up this book here. I'm guessing that 9.0, 9.2 range. But New Mutants '98, first appearance of Deadpool. Deadpool 3 is coming. We're sleeping on Deadpool. I think Deadpool is going to kill it in the MCU, especially now that they're going to give him his R rating type of story, or PG-14, whatever we're going to do. I think Deadpool will be really good in the MCU, and I don't think he'll be a one and done. So I picked up that really nice copy. And then pre-con, I picked this up from Bronzeville also. And this is really nice, probably like a 5.5 copy of Werewolf by Night. So, shout out to all the vendors. Amazing stuff there. I've been watching a lot of the videos and checking out what everybody's been buying. People had a lot of great buys, but more than anything, people had a great time. You were greeted at the door before you even came in by YouTube celebrities and the defects, and then you walked through the door and you had the 3-men guys right there greeting you and just talking comics, and you had all the vendors. So King Kong 3 will be happening. There's no confirmed date yet, but I hope it's even bigger and better. And hopefully I get to meet more people from the community in this one. Just stop by the booth, say hello, because I will definitely be there again. That's the video. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate all the support that I'm getting. Also, several people have not claimed their prizes from my 4K giveaway. Go back to that video if you haven't watched it. See if you won the prize and claim it. I'm going to give it a month. If those books are not claimed within the month, then I'm going to give those books away. We'll just do another giveaway. There's some really good books. So make sure you take a look at that video. And until the next video,